I'm a big stickler for telling, a significant other something that you love them, like right off the bat, like, oh, we've been dating for a week, I love her. Like, no, you don't. Like,
okay. How would you describe love?
Ooh. Wow. Really big thinking questions.
Okay, love for me is something that almost like strikes me. Because sometimes when I walk on the street, and not sometimes, very seldomly, okay? I walk on the street and I saw someone and like their face, maybe like the way they walk, just strikes me and I feel like a shock. Because that's the initial spark. But a deeper love for me is someone that I get to know over time.
Personally, I think I would describe love, particularly romantic love, as terrifying, of vulnerability, of trust.
I would describe love as fluid, easy, consistent, freeing. I would imagine love to be me being pretty much myself, regardless of, my battles or my adversities or anything that I've kind of gone through, and being loved for it anyways. And that acceptance is just all encompassing of this whole kind of idea of love for me.
So there's a quote that I absolutely love, forgot where I found it or heard it from, but it says, you like because and you love despite. So, you may have your friends and, you may like the people around you because of the traits that they have, but you love someone despite the bad qualities that they have. So I'm a big stickler for telling, a significant other something that you love them, like right off the bat, like, oh, we've been dating for a week, I love her. Like, no, you don't. I always kind of feel like you need to see them at their worst. You need to see them go through some hardship to see how they, how they deal with it. They might completely break down and that could be a deal breaker. Did you really love them? If you're gonna break up with them after, a little hardship, then you probably didn't truly love them. So I really think that love comes from, really understanding another person, knowing them at their best and at their worst, and just, deciding to stick with them through it all.
Yeah, wow, okay, great answer. Have you ever been in love?
I don't think I've ever been in love. I have loved, but I think being in love with someone is just, top notch. You love someone, your boyfriend, your girlfriend, they're great. But I think being in love with someone is just it's a whole other universe of just, this is the person that I never want to not be by my side kind of thing. They're your forever person.
Yeah, I think so, once. Sure, I can tell you that. It was my first love. We dated for 5 years. I was young. I was like 15 to 20-ish. So hopefully I will have more deeper in love experiences. But this was my first one, and it was great. It was a lot. I grew up with this person, like 15 to 20, do a lot of growing up. So I did, and it was really wonderful at times, like very nice to have a person and to feel loved by someone and to give love to someone, but also really scary because I think I lost myself a lot in that relationship and became very just a part of a partnership instead of my own individual person, and that takes a toll on your life and who you become.
I felt like it. I definitely have been, I think, infatuated by people, but I don't really know if that was truly love. I want to kind of figure out what is going to be a more permanent version of love for me. And so I don't want to fully say that those intense emotions that I might have felt for someone at one point was love. So yeah, I'm gonna say no, I haven't been in love yet.
Yes, I have. So yeah, let me just talk about my girlfriend right now. The first time we met, we went to hiking, which is something like I really like to do. We went to this place called Port Union Waterfront. It's in Scarborough, right? And then it's completely frozen. It was snowing a couple days before, and then it's in the middle of winter. So we actually went on this long trail of 3 hours of walk, and then it's super slippery. So we actually end up like slipping a lot, but we stick there. Like for 5 hours, we were walking on the trail back and forth, and it's just such a good time that's really bonded with her. And now she's been with me for more than 1 year. There's so many like different memories that we had throughout the year that I really cherish. And she helped me through my darkest time almost, because during COVID, I got pretty bad, like mental health even, I think. So I was normally super extroverted, so I like to meet a lot of new people and then get out there and be uncomfortable to meet like a lot more new people. But fortunately, throughout the pandemic, there's not a lot of chances for me to do that. So I was feeling down for at least in later like 2020 and like early part of 2021. But she literally walked me out of that shadow and then make my life back on track again, so I can keep doing what I do and then be proud of who I am.